Okay, so I'm at base camp today and I'm at Let's Golf in Hawley. So, effective practice, that's going to be the tip. This is part of the Simple Steps series. So we're going to talk about some very basic steps that can help you practice with purpose. Okay, so effective practice, practicing with a purpose, a Simple Step series. So I'm indoors. I'm at the golf simulator down at Let's Golf in Hawley at my base camp, and it's obviously not actual golf, is it? It's indoors, it's simulated. I'm not going to have, you know, the actual lies off of fairway or bunkers. However, I can still make and have good practice sessions indoors. Okay, so what is the game of golf? First and foremost, it's a totally random game. Okay, I worked many years at a driving range, over 20 years, serving clients in the shop, teaching golfers, seeing time after time people on the driving range becoming fantastic rangers. They come back into the shop after they've played at the weekend, they come back the following week to pound more golf balls, and they tell me the same story. Steve, I struck it great on the driving range, but I couldn't transfer it to the golf course. Well, let's just talk about that first and foremost. So they stand there and pound ball after ball after ball. Same swing, same target, same foot position, not changing, not practicing the actual random game, okay? So I've loaded up a driving range scenario here. I've got some different flags on the HD Golf. So how am I going to mix up my practice? How am I going to practice with purpose? I've got a 9-iron, I'm going to fly the board about 150 yards. I can aim to the left at the left-hand flag. I can aim to the right-hand flag. I can play it a little bit lower. I can try and play it normal trajectory. I can play it a little bit higher. I can try and shape the golf ball with the lower lofted clubs. I can do various things, but what you must do, and it's imperative when you practice, is make each shot different. Okay? Break it up if it helps. Step away from the practice, you know, from the mat, regroup, take a different club, come back, choose a new target. So let me just hit a couple of shots and show you how I would set up for my practice here. So I'm going to try and replicate how I would play the shot. Okay, so I've selected my target on the left-hand side. I'm going to line myself up. I'm going to have a couple of practice swings as I would do on the golf course, getting a feel for the swing that I need for this shot. A couple of practice swings. I kind of look at practice swings as installing a program on the hard drive. Okay, so I'm going to install this swing on the hard drive. I'm going to play it through a couple of times, and then the exam is going to be the actual golf ball. So I've prepared for the exam. I'm going to take aim for the left-hand target. And strike my golf ball. Okay, happy with that. I was looking for the 250 carry. So second shot again, going to come away. I'm going to aim deliberately across the mat as well, because that might be relevant. If I aim across the military, the sort of the parallel lines there, That's going to be like a tee box, right? What happens if the lawnmower has gone up the tee box and has created those stripes, and you've got to aim across them, okay? So it's good practice to be doing that. So same again with the routine. Couple of practice swings, installing the program on the hard drive. Okay, there we go. So there's a couple of demonstrations. My normal routine, just mixing things up a little bit. So let's talk about that in steps. So make your practice. Step one, make your practice random. Change targets, maybe change club, maybe change distance, maybe change, shape, trajectory, okay? So number one, randomize your practice. Number two, make sure that you follow the same routine that you would do out on the golf course. So step off the mat, come onto the mat, go through your practice swings. I say load the program onto the hard drive, and then line up your shot and pull the trigger. Okay, so that's two really good, effective ways to improve your practice time if you're indoors like me in the simulator, trying to match up what you do at the driving range, so then you can transfer that skill over to the golf course. Happy golfing.